Pisces. Boom bam. Pa, hello. 있잖아요. 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 Why is my pronunciation so weird? Hold on. There you go. Gilbert, hello. Pixie boy, good evening. Talking Poppy, hello. Everyone that's real stream. I hate, hello. Can we get in? Ryan, hello. The VTuber. Let's go. The baby, welcome. So about Nitro give 6 times when I fell asleep somehow. What? How did you buy something when you were asleep? Okay, anyway, I changed some things to the thing. Ooh. Attribute. I changed some things to the script here. So perks are now called attributes, and yeah, and the entities, they don't have, the entities no longer have parts, so only one part of them for now. So only like the whole like head, torso, and all that, everything is counted as one entity. Now how do I put in the So basically armor is going to be like one set. All armor is one set, I suppose. And backpack also like one set and all that. Santa, can I get that thing I asked before? You'll be okay, Brian. You'll be okay. Ganba. Yes, yes. Yeah. So, you have your entity data. Dosunjai. Okay, let me think first. How do I gonna do this? How am I doing this? So I think let's not say item, let's say equipment, right? And then we're gonna have something like public. Let's serialize it. Public class hand, right? And then public string name, public item data, item. Okay, so the hand can hold like items as well, right? And some items must be held two-handed. Okay. Hold on. Why does it have have to be two-handed anyway. By the way, check DM real quick. Checking DM. Oh. What is this, Brian? This also Yugin gifted subscription. Oh, thank you. Brian just gave me some Nitro subscription. Sweet. Thank you. What is this anyway? I still don't know how I did this. Okay then. What is Nitro though? I don't really know, but thank you. What can I do with it? Good evening, in the hell. Declaring class within class is a bit cursed. Nande? Can I hold Ethel's hand two-handed? Ooh, two-handed Ethel. I have 4 more. Why are you buying so many of them anyway? Okay, so like public hands equals new, right? Do you think it was already good enough when it was on like separated into parts? Do you think I should just change this into like parts after all? In Nitro, you can have animated avatars and about 100 megabyte files on Discord. Amazement! I can upload 100 megabyte file? Wow! That is a wow! I thought you okay coding in the morning and evening? I'm okay. Tata King, hello! I thought I should send emotes from any server, send large files on Discord, and some other stuff. Oh! Like I thought I only meant to buy one, then I fell asleep and woke up to 6 Nitro gifts. Okay then. Jojo Jack, hello! Great way to start morning for me. Watch Ethel to be talented. Thank you. How did that happen? Weird indeed. Okay. So we have hands, right? We've got hand. Its hand can hold a item. They have perk. Let's call it attribute actually. Each of them attributes. Each of them item have attribute and action, and yeah, basically like so. And action, with action, each of them can have attribute and action and all that. Okay, I think it's good enough. Now, how do I decide whether to hold an item with 2 hands or 1 hand? I guess I can make it. Maybe have an attribute called heavy or something, so it has to be held with more than 1 hand or something. But you can have an attribute like strong, so to allow you to hold a heavy item with 1 hand. I'm a different man when the slick takes over. Oh no. I have an entire convo, so I don't remember. Even applied to Ethel earlier and didn't even know he said anything. Yabe. I kinda don't look like I said that. Hello! Oh, hello. Hajime! Yahoo! Strong. Yes. Strong. You can become strong in this game. Okay, so let's see. Okay, we have this. Now what? Now what? What can I? entity, action, right? Entity, action, but then that gonna be an object or something, huh? Makasih na. Makasih ja. Okay, let me think. Tongkang. How is this supposed to work anyway? I don't know. Why am I even making a game like this? Okay, so you have two hands. Each hand you can pick up an item. Yada. Is an item considered one entity? Is an item entity? I think it is. I think an item is an entity. Then why do I even have this? Why do I even have an item data? Because if the item is an entity, now that's something. So you can have an entity on yourself. So a sword is considered an entity. I guess the name should be an entity after all. In that case, huh? Let's change it into something else. We're gonna delete the item, right? And then we're gonna change the name of the entity. Entity data. Object data. Wrong name. Okay. And then we can. Oops. Then we can change back here. Call this object. Nice. Right. Let's hope that doesn't do anything funny with the Unity, with the mainframe. Nano, hello Nano. Nano des, hello Nano des. It depends on how you name it. Item is a bit too generic. Buka dulu ngap. Parima ngap. Hello ngap. Welcome ngap. Why am I making a game like this anyway? Because you're ambitious and that's good. Oh. Belongings, goods, no. So, I want to have a person and an object to be under one category. They're basically just the same. But one of them can move, the other cannot move. That's the only difference. I want it to be like that. Okay, so object data. So each of them will have attribute and action and something attached to them, right? And thus it's called equipment. And each of them can have hands. Yeah, basically it. Maybe I can actually use inheritance for this one instead of making it one like this, but nah, that's for later things. Okay, actions data. So so the player can like I know how to make the player use something that is holding currently, but how do we make it that so that it can interact with things around, like other objects? we can have a red flag that tells if it's a character or an item. Can as well, I suppose. But for now, like this lah, it's enough. Name, hello. Put the band on the cat bug as a power up. No, this isn't the cat bug. By the way, will there be a shrine of Veta in this game that will secret chamomile that gives you stat boost? Nande. Nox, welcome. Hi. Other Chan, hope you're doing well today. I'm doing well, thank you. I just bought pizza from this morning's donation. Thank you very much. It was very nice pizza. Okay, So, an action that you can do to other objects. Actions. Pick up, maybe? Attack. Equipment. Punch. No. Itay. Hold on. Hand. Object data. Item. How about we have here like object data. Default item. Okay. Hold on. I can't think. What do I do with this? Kusa. Crawl. Or so. Maybe I really should just make it like it has many parts or something. I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. The object data. No. That still doesn't make sense. Ani ka na? Nice pizza. Why bring up the pizza? Dana. Just want. I get fat just thinking of pizza. Imagine getting fat just by thinking of something. Back pain counter. Nande! I didn't even do anything and there's a back pain counter. At the vine go brrr. Apparently there's brisket pizza here because America. A brisket pizza. I doubt they're gonna be using authentic brisket though. Oh, the pizza was delicious. It was. Thank you. Dosunjai kara. So here we have the object. In the object data we have actions, right? If it's like a sword, the actions is obvious. You can swing the sword. But it is a character. What is the action? What is this character's action? You know? Sword. Pick up. Drop. Move forward. Move backward. I think I'm getting to know. Hold on. So, for example, I have a goblin in front of me. For example, right? I want the goblin to have the action of pick up. So I can pick up the goblin if I want to. Now, how do I categorize that? But the goblin will also have action of attack, for example, because the goblin can attack. Now the difference is the pick up action is like I do something to the goblin, while the attack action the goblin do something to me. How do I differentiate between these two? I get happy just thinking about Ethel. Ethel they probably do in Texas and be happy for days. Whoa. Action swing. Like that. Every action completely deliberate in programming. Yeah, no. What about using two sprites? What do you mean two sprites? That is getting inspired from Dragon Dogma. No. I mean, you can pick up enemies in Dragon Dogma. Action. Interaction. Interactions. Okay, there you go. So, action is something that you can use when the object can use itself, or you can use when you are holding this object, right? But interaction is something that you can do when the object is you can't use interaction yourself. An object cannot use interaction themselves, but it can be used by another object that isn't holding the object. Wait, hold on. But dropping something is okay. So interaction is something that is done to the object from another object to the object, but action is from the object to another object. Naruhodo. But they're both action. They both have action data because. I guess the prompt will come up in different times for now. Right. Teammates, be careful, Horizon. A goblin! Me yeets goblin off cliff. Object 1 has certain characteristics, then object has other actions, but once you pick up, they change characteristics. Sadana. That sentence confused me. It do be like that. Okay. So now we can interact with things, and things can interact with us. Rita! Hello Rita! Welcome! Resai! Guys, check out Rita. Rita is Japanese VTuber. Okay, so we have this. Now what? Now what? What can I? Attributes, equipment. Hold on. What about an inventory? We have hands. Equipment, object data. Hold on. I don't think I can use object data here. I mean, actions, interactions, they can be object action data because there is always one unique things, right? But for equipment, there can be two different objects. So I think we're gonna have to change this into like string. And it should be this small, right? Object here. There can only be one, so yeah, that's good enough. Public this string inventory. There you go. So something can have an inventory. Inventory. Public int inventory slot, I guess. 0. Inventory space 0. Inventory pum pum pum. And then I suppose we can also have like wake. I think the wake can be like float actually, or not, and it's good enough. Wait, no, hold on. Nah, inventory space is enough. For instance, a sword may be plain, but once you pick it up, it could shine and gleam. Nani? This similar object, but they interact seamlessly so the character doesn't notice. Why would I want to make it like that though? Samaskar, welcome. Another coding, yes. I haven't been doing coding in a while, so have you guys forgotten that I'm actually a game developing VTuber that does coding? Look at all that code that I can't understand. Honestly though, at this point I kind of wonder is it really a good idea to stream game development? It's not like everyone understands codings anyway. Understand the concept, I don't understand the hacker man talk on the screen. For now, just understand the concept. Leave the talking to the computer to me. I think that's only you so far. Always for now, that's a game the VTuber. Okay, inventory name. Inventory space item. Yada yada yada. Wow. I think it's interesting. Nice, thank you. Inventory equipment. So for example, if there's a bag, right, a backpack on the ground, the backpack can handle like you can put things inside the backpack, right? And there can also be size actually. So object data, attribute, action, interaction, equipment, inventory space, inventory, size. So the size is like inventory. It's for the size is for when you put it inside something that has inventory. So for example, there is a small bag in front. There is a small bag. You can't just put in a freaking horse inside the small bag, because the horse has a really big size, and the small bag as well doesn't have enough size to fit in the horse, obviously. If you like the same programming and it doesn't interfere with the other activities, then code. I know the gender feature, but not as dedicated as you, Manji. We are not here just for coding, it's for the programmer too. Aww. Gaya na gaming and all, as it gets very dry, but yesterday 50 people were watching simultaneously. Nice! Huh. Okay, so attribute data. Stamina and hold and mana can become attribute, I think. And inventory size, I think inventory has to be its own thing, I guess, because it is something that you can. Oh, itai. Strength, lifting, inventory space. I guess we're gonna have like weight after all. Size, weight, and like you're gonna have your like total weight, int, total weight, get return. Oh, the inventory is string though. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna need the weight after all, huh? But then again, that means you can just bring around heavy stuff with you. Dosunjang Kai, Korea. Inventory space, inventory. Except even and equipment string. This is basically the database, by the way. So, yeah. I gonna need the inventory after all. And we don't need the weight lah. We don't need the weight. I don't think so. I don't want this game to have too many numbers after all. I thought, remember that Mecha Mate feature I showed you? I think system coding once. I know she does moderating stream for sure. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, I remember the Mecha girl VTuber thingy. I forgot her name though. Gamma on the test, welcome, Pamicino. Sup? A comment fell 4? What? Imagine you are in a programming class and the teacher shows a video on the programming technique. Pokcham. Never mind. God damn love, I can't stop falling in love. Aww. You're not your teacher in Kamama Citizen. I'm in the tweets. Pokcham. Gamma is getting crazy in the tweets. It's the cute. Aww. Thank you. Because Gamma is the only one on the tweets, right? So he's currently spamming things in the chat. Okay. So it's gonna be like this. For example, I have a bag, right? A backpack. The backpack itself isn't necessarily heavy, but if I put in something inside that have the heavy attribute, then I think I want to call not attribute. I want to call it property instead. That's the thing that's the word. But why property and not attribute? Nande? Why? Why property and not attribute? What is the difference between property and attribute, guys? So basically, if you put in a heavy object in the backpack will become heavy because there is an heavy object inside of it. That's how it is. I still haven't lost our thoughts. He was your friend. Kaori Chamomile is not. Who's Kaori Chamomile? Who's Kaori Chamomile? Oh man, good evening. Happy swimming, don't forget to drink. It's the same thing. Same thing, huh? So which one is nicer, attribute or property? Because, for example, if the player get poisoned, it's gonna go to the same gonna fall into the same category, of property or the attribute. So the player will now have the attribute of poison. Let's ask Google. Attribute. Attribute regards something as being caused by a quality or feature regarded as a characteristic or inherent part of someone or something. Property. Definition. Property. A thing or things belonging to someone, an attribute, quality, or characteristic or something. So, basically, a property is an attribute, it says. She's the second person on this and I said chamomile. Let me search chamomile. There's a lot of them though. There are so many chamomiles though. Attribute sounds cooler. Okay then, attribute it is. Asking the question that me and native English speakers still doesn't know. Drag the drag, welcome. Property equals attribute is the same. Okay? Property are chemical or physical characteristic. Attribute is the image, similar emotional similarities. Oh, is that so? Let's pick the ones you like more. Oh. Let's just go with attributes. How about from the syllables though? Attributes. 5. Attribute. Or 4. Attribute. Property. Property. Attribute. Proper. They're the same. Michael, Christian, welcome. OMG, I'm late and sorry, but hi, new subscriber. Thank you, welcome. Hope you enjoy the stream. Welcome. This time, thank you. Welcome, new subscriber. Mana apa? Prostitute. I legit almost read it as prostitute. Morgan, hello. Yes, but no. For instance, you don't usually say you have a kind property, but they say kind attribute. Synonyms. For example, you can say sandpaper's attribute is coarse. Get it. You didn't say you have a kind attribute, but a personality or trait. Okay. Hi. So attribute is good. Okay. So if a backpack has the attribute has an item inside of it that has the attribute of heavy, then it becomes heavy. Huh. Good, good. Hippity hoppity, your Yubi is not is my property. No. I got Yubi. Inventory space 0. Inventory. Should I have the size this size thingy, because like it just feels not nice, to be honest. It doesn't. It feels weird because the other things are just gonna be attributes, but then there is this size thingy. I mean, inventory space is needed because one item always costs 1 space. But the size of this thing, the size, doesn't make sense. It's not uniform with the other, so I'm just gonna delete the size. I think. So each of the item will have like a size attribute, like small or big or something like that, and the inventory will also have the same amount, the same attribute, like big, small, or something. And an inventory object can only hold item that is smaller or the same size as the object it is holding. Capacity. That can also actually, but it doesn't make sense though, because for example, if I have like a box, right? This box has the inventory space of 10, and the box is big, and then I have a golem. The golem is also big, right? But if I put the golem into the box, it will only take 1 inventory space, and that means I can fit a whole 10 big golem into 1 big box. How the hell am I doing that? It makes no sense. By the gods. I guess then we can use the I mean, each of the attributes will have values, so that's the thing, I suppose. The golem can have, maybe the golem have the attribute of size 10, so it will take up 10 inventory space of the object data. Of the inventory, I mean. Actually, in that case, we're just gonna delete the inventory size as well, because things that's confused me. Gomen nasai. You can make it too realistic. Golem might be bigger than a house. As a golem takes X amount of inventory space in a box, like out of 10 space in the golem it takes 10 space and so on. Yeah, I want it to be like that. A single box may take 1 space. Exactly. Itai. Why did I use a freaking golem, for example, for that? I don't know. Okay, I think we have the basic main for the very basic down here. So we have an object, an attribute, and action. That seems this is basic enough, right? Like, it's very simple. The idea is very simple here. And I think having a very simple idea is good for games. Okay, let's see. Check. Object has attribute. It has action, it has interactions. It has equipment that can be put into it. And then each of the equipment is another object that can have attribute, yada yada yada. And each of them item also has inventory. Now inventory and equipments are gonna be different though. Equipment is something you put onto the object, while the inventory is something that you put inside the object. Although they probably gonna have the same effect though, because all the attributes of the things you equip on an object, all the attributes will be applied to the object itself. That also happens to the inventory. So why do I even have them separated though? Yeah, bye. The golem fits in a box that fits in a house and fits in a golem. Fortnite gives a meaning. Speaking of golems, I still want to find the mention gears to on deck. Oh, it also takes 10 minutes because of a boing boing. Oi! Well, I mean, yeah, true. I'm big boing. Okay. Do I also need to have like an inventory equipment? Hold on. These equipment inventory thing, they seem to be overlapping each other. But then again, it's not that you can equip an apple. Right? Itai. You can't really equip an apple. So what then? Jen, thank you for subscribing. Welcome. Hope you enjoy. Hope you stay. Should I just combine inventory and item, guys? And I mean inventory and equipment. Should I just combine them or something? This is weird. This is getting weird. Hands are required, of course. They're required to interact with things. If you want to use the actions of an object, you have another object that isn't yours. You have to hold them in your hands, right? Or do you? I see. Hold on. Okay, thinking. What if we don't have the hands? Right? So we just have these. An object only has attribute, action, interaction, and inventory. And everything you put in your inventory automatically like applied as an equip item. So if you have, for example, like 2 swords in your inventory, they are automatically equipped as if you're holding them. And so its actions and attributes and all, they're gonna apply to you. I mean, it's less complicated, but I think it needs, and it feels uniform with the other concepts. And I can actually call this like items or something. All the things in the hands, no, that's just weird, Ethel. Why? Ethel, oi! Also, Ethel, oh wait, he's not calling me fat. I get everything in my feet, of course. Nande? Everyone knows you use telekinesis to move stuff. Right. Ixui, hello, welcome. Thank you for coming. Items か。ないかな。wait, ちょっと待ってよ。ちょっとお待ちください。Follow me, sir. Why I suddenly speak Indonesian? If for example, right? For example, I put a sword in my backpack. So everything, all attribute and actions inside your items, inside this item, will be applied to you, to the object, right? So doesn't that mean if I were to have like if I have a sword in my backpack, that means the sword, for example, have a sharp attribute, then the backpack will become sharp, and then if I wear the backpack, I will become sharp. Nande? It doesn't make sense at all. Huh. Then maybe I guess it's more like attribute. Some attribute can be inherited that way, maybe. Oh. Or so actions can maybe it can only like go up one layer. Yeah, you can do that. I move stuff with the power of seduction. I thought getting so happy to speak Indonesian. Masadi, welcome. So did I hear a short backpack or bagpipe or sharp backpack or bagpipe? I say sharp. A sharp backpack, hell yeah. How is that a thing? I don't know. Items equip automatically. Fast eating. Oh my god, Ryan, another one. This is why I have one today. Didn't complain once. I'm proud of you. Oh, thank you. Yay, I got salary. Daily salary. Hooray. Hoorah. Yeah, I think this is simple enough. I still think I need the hand thingy though for more, for more immersion, detail, immersion. But do I need the immersion though? Question mark. There is also the question here. Do I need immersion? I gotta do the dumbest thing like make a gun or a bow that use sword for ammo. Why? How? How does that even work? I'll go activate and make grenade or rather be a businessman and inflate the game economy. Do not. Okay. Let me ask you guys this. Do you prefer a game where if you want to equip something, you just put them in your inventory, drop. For example, like you have a sword, you put them in your inventory, and it's automatically equipped. Or if you want to use the sword, you have to take out the sword from your sheath, from its seat. I don't know how to pronounce that in English. Basically, its holster. You have to take it out first, grab it in your right hand, and then you can use the sword. Which one do you guys want? Attacking make the attribute of passive and items are in inventory, such as sharp. So in the inventory makes all weapons sharp. It's not gonna make all the weapons sharp though, but it will make the back become sharp. Because there is a shard in it. The back is sharp now. And fireproof armor makes all armor fireproof. What? Safe. Make an item wheel. So it's basically like GDA then. Okay. You know what? Let's go simple, okay? Let's go simple at first. And then if we think we can expand it in the future, then we expand it. For now, we're gonna go simple. Anyway guys, thank you so I don't understand this message. Huh? I don't get it. Anyway, yeah, it's already 1 hour, so you're gonna have to go now. Thank you so much for watching. This is Mama. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and also follow the tweets. Check the link in the description for merch, Patreon, and FANBOX. And also share and comment in the comment section below after the stream if you can. That'll help a lot with the YouTube algorithm. Tomorrow is Friday, so it's gonna be the usual 8 AM in the morning. And I won't be having a noon stream. And probably I won't be having a night stream tomorrow as well. So, yeah, we'll see. But now, though, have a nice day, have a nice night, and take care. Bye bye. A smile.